everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Judy. I got a new kitchen toy and I'm kind of late onto the Instapot train, I guess you might say, but so far I've had it for a couple days and I've tried a couple recipes, and so I thought I would do a video on what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make a meatloaf because Ed really likes meatloaf in my Instapot. So we'll see how it turns out. Like I said, I'm still learning how to use it, but so far I'm loving it. I made spaghetti and meatballs. I have made just sauteed chicken thighs in it, just, you know, as a separate meal or whatever. And so far I'm loving it. So it's not a lot of cleanup, and so let's see how this meatloaf turns out. First, I'm going to show you the Instapot that I got. It's a 6-quart. It has the yogurt button on it. And I haven't tried all the different buttons yet. I've just done the pressure level so far, and the saute button, which if I can find it, you can cook, you know, right in it. Saute your vegetables or what else you want to saute. Brown your meat, and it, like I said, it's the 6-quart duo, and it's plenty big enough for Ed and I. Got the little rack. Came with the rack, and it came with a couple utensils, which I'll show you those later. But it's just the right size for us to take into the RV when we start taking our vacations again this summer. So I can't wait to use it. And of course I have my air fryer. So I figure with these two products, and then he just ordered a electric griddle so we can cook outside for breakfast and stuff. So I'm excited. I love cooking utensils or cooking gadgets. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started making our Instapot meatloaf. Okay, so in this big bowl here I have a pound of ground beef and a pound of just regular sausage. I like the Jimmy Dean sausage you buy in a log. It's not spicy, but I'm going to add stuff to it to make it just a little spicy, not too much. So I've got the two kinds of meat there. And then to that I'm going to add my sauteed vegetables. Now, you can saute these right in your Instapot, but I decided just to saute them separate because I didn't want to have to clean my Instapot to put the meat in. So in here I've got some rehydrated celery that I had dehydrated in my Excalibur dehydrator. I also have just regular onions sauteed. I have some freeze-dried Thrive Life. Well, let me show you the can. Carrots, chopped carrots, and it's your Thrive Life, and I reconstituted those in hot water first, just like the celery. And then I also have some of those little miniature bell peppers, the red, yellow, and orange you can buy at our Sam's Club, and I had to use some of those up, so I had those sauteed. So I have those, and I sauteed those in butter. And I might not use all of them. I'm just going to use part of them. Okay, there's that. And then I have, excuse me, I have 2 large eggs from my chickens. Kind of mixed up a little bit. And put those in there. And instead of using barbecue sauce in my meatloaf, I'm going to use this sweet chili sauce. It's kind of spicy. From Magi. So I'm using a ½ cup of that. And like I said, it's got the chili peppers right in it. So let's scrape this out a little bit. There we go. Put that in the sink. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pink sea salt. Just a couple shakes. And that's what it looks like so far. Some black pepper. Okay, a little bit of garlic powder. A couple shakes of Worcestershire sauce. Not much, just a little. And then I have this, it's McCormick's, but it's called Cocoa Chili Blend. And it's great in, it's got a little bit of spice to it, and it's great in meats and even baked goods. So just a few shakes of that. And I think that's about all I'm going to put in there. Oh, I need ½ cup of cream. we're gonna scrape that out. Spatula here. Heavy whipping cream. Okay, now I'm just gonna get in there with my hands and get it as mixed up as I can. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot the breadcrumbs. That's important. So I have a cup of panko. These are actually wheat breadcrumbs, but it's just what I had. But you can use whatever kind of breadcrumbs you like. Almost forgot those. Probably wouldn't held very well together without it. But, oh well. And you just want to mix it until it's kind of come together. I just want to make sure the sausage and the hamburger is mixed together pretty good. So you're not just getting a bite of sausage and no hamburger. Smells really good. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to get a piece of foil to lay it on because that's what I'm going to put it into the Instapot with. But this is pretty fast. And I think all those green pepper or the bell peppers and the onions, it's going to give it a really great flavor, and the carrots. Okay, let me get my foil and I'll be bring right back for that. Okay, I got the meatloaf put on a layer of foil and I just kind of made it into a round shape and got it put into my Instapot. And now I'm going to add some homemade barbecue sauce, and this just is ketchup and honey, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, some Worcestershire sauce, and a little bit of garlic. And basically, I'm just going to coat it, the top of it, with the barbecue sauce. Yep. I'm trying to hold my camera and do this because it's kind of tall just to set my tripod down. Maybe someday I'll have a different setup, but right now I'm just using my iPhone. Alright, there we go. There's that. Okay, now we're going to put the lid on. Oh, hold on. I almost forgot the water. See, I told you I was new to this. So you got to put a cup of water in the bottom underneath of the foil with the meatloaf on it. And this is the cup that actually came with it, but you could use a regular cup. Now we can put our lid on, just like that. Lock it, and then make sure you put your, let me scoop this out a little bit. Put it to sealing, because this is venting and the other one's sealing. You want it to seal so it makes pressure. And then we're going to program it. Like I said, mine has the pressure cook. So I'm going to do pressure cook, and then I'm going to go up to 40 minutes. Whoop. And that's going to be on high pressure. Okay, so I'll bring you back once it's done. But once it gets to pressure, see, there's the beep, means it's on and it's starting. The little silver button right here will pop up once it reaches pressure, and then it'll start counting down the 40 minutes. And I'll bring you back. Okay, the meatloaf is finally done, I'm hoping. So I'm taking off the lid here. Looks like it's done. So I'm going to take it out of here and put it in my metal pan, and then we'll cut it and we'll make sure it's done. Okay, it's been 40 minutes. The timer went off just a minute ago. And so now I'm going to let it's going to count up to 10 for a natural release. So I'm not going to turn the stopper and let the air out yet. And then that way we'll see how much pressure's left. But it's going to go do this for 10 minutes. Here in a minute it'll kick in and it'll start the countdown or count up to 10 minutes. I believe that's how it works. So I'll bring you back when it's all finished. Okay, I took it out of the pan, out of the Instapot pot, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it. It looks like it's done. Let's take and cut it Oh, wow. It's definitely done. So let me put a piece on a plate and we'll test it out. Okay, we're going to taste test this. I cut just the end off. And now I need something to get it out with. Just use a spoon. Wow. Looks nice and tender. And once it cools off, it'll set up a little bit better too, I'm sure. But all right, we're just going to taste it. You got the peppers, the carrots, onions. And that sweet Magi sauce gives it a little bit of spice. Oh my gosh, this is delicious. So far, I'm loving my Instapot. So you can have this with mashed potatoes and gravy or broccoli. I think I'm going to make some Brussels sprouts maybe to go with it. But it's definitely done. I don't see any pink. Oh my gosh, this is delicious. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I know there's tons of Instapot videos out there. And like I said, I'm still new at it. But I'm definitely going to be doing more videos on my Instapot. And hopefully some different recipes that nobody else has done yet. We'll see. But I thank you for watching and have a great night. Bye.